My beloved child, don't skip this message. Listen carefully because what you are about to hear may touch your heart in a way you did not expect. Right now, at this very moment, while you are watching this message, while you are wondering what tomorrow will bring, while you are carrying hopes that nobody else fully understands, there is a possibility that someone is thinking about you more than you realize. Stay till the end because this story is not about coincidence. It is about connection, timing, and the mysterious ways people can impact each other's lives. For a long time, you may have felt as though your journey has been moving forward in silence. You have continued showing up, continued growing, continued carrying dreams that few people know about. There were moments when you questioned whether anyone truly saw the real you. There were nights when you wondered whether someone out there could understand your heart without you having to explain every part of it. Yet heaven says that some connections begin forming long before two people fully recognize them. Listen carefully because this changes everything. Somewhere, someone may be reflecting on the qualities they hope to find in a meaningful relationship. They may be thinking about kindness, honesty, loyalty, and understanding. They may be imagining a future built on trust and mutual respect. What they do not fully realize is that the qualities they are searching for are the same qualities you have been working to develop throughout your journey. There is someone listening right now who has almost given up on the idea of meaningful connection. Life has disappointed you. Certain relationships taught painful lessons. Certain experiences left you questioning whether genuine love still exists. Yet heaven reveals that disappointment is not the end of the story. Sometimes the lessons learned through difficult chapters help prepare us for healthier chapters ahead. Stay till the end because what happened next changed everything. One evening, a person found themselves thinking about the future. They imagined the kind of relationship they hoped to build someday. They imagined conversations filled with honesty. They imagined laughter during difficult times. They imagined supporting someone through challenges and celebrating victories together. As they reflected, they realized they were no longer focused on appearances or temporary excitement. They were focused on connection. My beloved child, heaven reveals that meaningful relationships are rarely built on perfection. They are built on authenticity. They are built on two people who have learned from their past, grown through challenges, and developed the maturity necessary to appreciate one another. The strongest relationships often emerge when both people stop searching for perfection and start valuing sincerity. Listen carefully because this next revelation is powerful. The reason this message feels personal may not be because someone is literally thinking about you at this exact second. It may be because you are thinking deeply about the kind of connection you hope to experience. It may be because your heart is ready to believe that meaningful relationships are still possible. Hope itself is powerful. There were moments when you doubted your path. Moments when you wondered whether your story was moving in the right direction. Yet heaven says every lesson, every challenge, and every season of growth has contributed to the person you are becoming. Nothing was wasted. Even the difficult chapters helped shape your wisdom and resilience. Stay till the end because this changes everything. The future is not determined by fear. It is not determined by past disappointments. It is shaped by the choices you make, the values you live by, and the willingness to remain open to new possibilities. Healthy relationships begin with healthy foundations. My beloved child, there is wisdom hidden within this message. Continue becoming the person you hope to meet. Continue growing. Continue healing. Continue treating yourself and others with kindness. The qualities that create strong relationships are often developed long before the relationship itself begins. Listen carefully because the story is only beginning. Something is shifting inside you. Hope is returning. Confidence is growing. The belief that meaningful connection is possible is becoming stronger. What once felt distant is beginning to feel attainable. But the biggest revelation is still ahead. In the next chapter, heaven reveals why this connection feels so powerful, what your heart has been learning through every season of waiting, and the emotional realization that changes everything. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The most beautiful part of this story has not yet been revealed. My beloved child, don't skip this message. Listen carefully because the story is becoming deeper now. In the first chapter, heaven revealed that meaningful connections often begin long before two people fully understand their importance. What you are about to hear may explain why certain feelings, hopes, and questions have been appearing in your heart recently. Stay till the end because something powerful is unfolding. For a long time, you may have believed that waiting meant nothing was happening. You looked around and saw no clear signs. You saw no dramatic changes. You saw no obvious answers. Yet heaven reveals that some of life's most important developments happen quietly. Seeds grow beneath the surface long before anyone sees the flowers. Growth often happens in hidden places before it becomes visible. Listen carefully because this changes everything. The person you hope to meet someday is likely on a journey of their own. Just as you have faced challenges, they have faced challenges. Just as you have learned lessons, they have learned lessons. Just as you have experienced disappointment, they have experienced disappointment. Life has been teaching both of you in different ways. There were moments when you felt lonely and wondered if anyone could truly understand your heart. There were moments when you questioned whether your patience would ever be rewarded. Yet heaven says those moments were not empty. They were shaping your perspective. They were helping you discover what truly matters in a relationship and what does not. Stay till the end because what happened next changed everything. One day, a person who had spent years focusing on the wrong qualities finally experienced a shift in perspective. They stopped looking only at appearances. They stopped chasing temporary excitement. Instead, they began valuing honesty, trust, kindness, and emotional maturity. That change transformed the way they viewed relationships. My beloved child, heaven reveals that meaningful connections are not built through luck alone. They are strengthened by character. They are strengthened by communication. They are strengthened by two people who have learned important lessons from their past experiences. Listen carefully because this next revelation is powerful. Sometimes the waiting season feels frustrating because you cannot see its purpose. Yet what if the waiting has been preparing you? What if every lesson has been helping you build healthier expectations? What if every challenge has been teaching resilience, patience, and self-respect? There is someone listening right now who has grown more than they realize. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You are not the same person you were during your most difficult moments. You have gained wisdom. You have developed strength. You have learned things about yourself that could not have been learned any other way. Stay till the end because this changes everything. The connection your heart hopes for is not simply about meeting someone new. It is also about becoming ready for the kind of relationship that can truly thrive. Readiness often matters more than timing. My beloved child, there is wisdom hidden within this story. Continue focusing on your growth. Continue building your future. Continue becoming the person you are meant to be. The stronger your foundation becomes, the stronger your future relationships can become as well. Listen carefully because the story is approaching a powerful turning point. The waiting is teaching lessons. The challenges are creating strength. The uncertainty is creating patience. What once felt like delay may actually be preparation. Something is changing. Your perspective is changing. Your confidence is changing. Your understanding of love and connection is changing. The person you are becoming today is preparing you for opportunities that may appear tomorrow. But the biggest revelation is still ahead. In the next chapter, heaven reveals the emotional truth hidden behind the waiting, the surprising reason your journey has unfolded the way it has, and the realization that transforms uncertainty into hope and expectation into confidence. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The most beautiful part of this story has not yet been revealed. My beloved child, don't skip this message. Listen carefully because you have reached the chapter where everything begins to make sense. The waiting, the questions, the moments when you felt uncertain about the future, all of them have been leading to a powerful realization. Stay till the end because heaven is about to reveal the emotional truth hidden beneath every season of your journey. For a long time, you believed that love was something you had to search for endlessly. You thought the answer was somewhere outside of yourself. You thought happiness would arrive only when the right person appeared. Yet heaven reveals that one of the most important lessons of this season has been learning how to find peace within yourself first. The stronger your relationship with yourself becomes, the stronger your future relationships can become as well. Listen carefully because this changes everything. The person your heart hopes to meet someday is not looking for perfection. Just as you have flaws, they have flaws. Just as you have fears, they have fears. Just as you have experienced disappointment, they have experienced disappointment. What creates meaningful connection is not perfection, it is understanding, patience, honesty, and mutual respect. There were nights when you wondered whether your story was moving forward at all. You questioned the timing. You questioned the silence. You questioned why certain things seemed delayed. Yet heaven reveals that growth was taking place even when you could not see it. While you were waiting for answers, wisdom was developing. While you were questioning the future, strength was growing. Stay till the end because what happened next changed everything. One day, a person who had spent years worrying about when love would arrive suddenly experienced a shift in perspective. They stopped obsessing over the future and started appreciating the present. They focused on growth. They focused on purpose. They focused on becoming the best version of themselves. And strangely enough, that change brought a sense of peace they had not felt in years. My beloved child, heaven reveals that some of the most beautiful relationships begin when people stop trying to force every outcome. They begin when people trust the process of growth. They begin when people focus on building meaningful lives rather than chasing constant reassurance. Listen carefully because this next revelation is powerful. The reason your journey feels different now is because you are different now. The lessons you learned have changed you. The challenges you survived have strengthened you. The experiences you gained have given you greater clarity about what truly matters. There is someone listening right now who does not realize how much progress they have made. You focus on what is still missing instead of recognizing how much you have already achieved. Yet heaven wants you to see your growth. The person you are today possesses wisdom and resilience that did not exist before. Stay till the end because this changes everything. The emotional truth hidden behind the waiting is simple. The waiting was never only about another person. The waiting was also about your transformation. It was about becoming stronger, wiser, more patient, and more confident in your own worth. My beloved child, there is wisdom hidden within this message. Continue investing in yourself. Continue learning. Continue healing. Continue creating a life filled with purpose and meaning. Those choices will benefit every future relationship you build. Listen carefully because the story is approaching its greatest turning point. The uncertainty that once troubled your heart is beginning to lose its power. The fear that once followed you is beginning to fade. In its place, something new is emerging: confidence. Confidence that your future is not defined by past disappointments. Confidence that meaningful connections are possible. Confidence that growth has prepared you for new opportunities. Something beautiful is happening inside you. Hope is becoming stronger than fear. Gratitude is becoming stronger than frustration. Peace is becoming stronger than doubt. The person you are becoming is ready for a brighter chapter. But the most beautiful revelation is still ahead. In the final chapter, heaven reveals the blessing hidden within every delay, the powerful purpose behind your journey, and the joyful ending that transforms waiting into gratitude, uncertainty into clarity, and hope into a future filled with beautiful possibilities. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The best part of this story is still to come. My beloved child, if you have stayed until this moment, then listen carefully. This is the final chapter. This is where the waiting reveals its purpose, where the questions begin to find answers, and where the story reaches a beautiful ending filled with hope, peace, and new possibilities. Stay till the end because heaven wants you to understand something important. Your journey was never working against you. It was working for you. For so long, you wondered why certain things did not happen when you expected them to. You questioned the timing. You questioned the delays. You questioned why some people entered your life only to leave again. Yet heaven reveals that every experience carried a lesson. Every disappointment carried wisdom. Every challenge carried an opportunity for growth. Even the chapters that hurt helped shape the person you have become today. Listen carefully because this changes everything. The waiting season was never empty. While you were looking for signs outside yourself, something powerful was happening within you. Strength was growing. Wisdom was growing. Confidence was growing. The person you are today is far more prepared for meaningful relationships than the person you were when this journey began. There were nights when you felt lonely. Nights when you wondered if anyone truly understood your heart. Nights when hope felt difficult to hold on to. Yet heaven says those moments were not wasted. They taught you resilience. They taught you patience. They taught you how to stand strong even when life felt uncertain. Stay till the end because what happened next changed everything. One day, a person who had spent years searching for love realized something remarkable. The greatest transformation had not happened around them, it had happened within them. They had become stronger. They had become wiser. They had learned to appreciate their own value. And once they understood that, everything else began to look different. My beloved child, heaven reveals that meaningful relationships do not begin with another person's approval. They begin with self-respect. They begin with understanding your own worth. They begin when you stop believing that happiness depends entirely on someone else's presence and start recognizing the value that already exists within you. Listen carefully because this next revelation is powerful. The blessing hidden inside every delay was preparation. If certain things had happened earlier, you might not have been ready for them. If some doors had opened sooner, you might not have appreciated them fully. Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually an opportunity to become stronger before the next chapter begins. There is someone listening right now who needs to hear this truth. Your story is not behind schedule. Your life is not falling apart. Your future is not determined by your past disappointments. Every day brings new opportunities. Every day offers the possibility of growth, connection, and hope. Stay till the end because this changes everything. The person who began this journey feeling uncertain eventually discovered peace. Not because every question was answered. Not because every challenge disappeared. But because they learned to trust their own growth. They learned to trust that life could still hold beautiful possibilities. My beloved child, there is wisdom hidden within this message. Continue becoming the person you are meant to be. Continue building a life you are proud of. Continue treating others with kindness and yourself with compassion. The qualities that create healthy relationships are the same qualities that create a meaningful life. Listen carefully because this is the most important revelation of all. The future you hope for is not built only by chance. It is built through the choices you make every day. It is built through growth, patience, honesty, and courage. It is built through refusing to let fear define your story. And here is the beautiful ending heaven wants you to carry in your heart tonight. The waiting season comes to an end not with disappointment, but with understanding. Not with regret, but with gratitude. Not with fear, but with confidence. You realize that every lesson prepared you. Every challenge strengthened you. Every step forward brought you closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. So walk forward with hope, my beloved child. Release the fear. Release the doubt. Release the belief that your best days are behind you. Continue trusting the journey. Continue believing in growth. Continue remaining open to the beautiful possibilities that life still has to offer. Because one day, you may look back on this chapter and realize that the greatest gift was never the waiting itself. The greatest gift was who you became because of it. The ending of this story is not loneliness. The ending is hope. The ending is not confusion. The ending is clarity. The ending is not fear. The ending is confidence. And the ending is a reminder that some of the most beautiful chapters of life begin the moment you realize your future is still full of possibility, purpose, and love. Stay hopeful, my beloved child. The best pages of your story may still be waiting just ahead.